very, very important to ride the volatility. But if the volatility is going the opposite direction, it would be prudent to cut. You invest in the stock market not to make money. You invest in the stock market to help you hit whatever financial goal you want to hit. If you are in your 20s, you are in your 30s, and you are investing for your 50s, you're investing for passive income for your 60s, then what you do right now, whatever day-to-day fluctuations that will happen because of the drops, because of the uncertainty right now, then it does not become as scary anymore because this allows you to position lower. Hi everyone, so yesterday news came out already that the entirety of Metro Manila and the surrounding cities like Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, Rizal will also be placed in a very, very tight lockdown. We are back once again to ECQ levels, and not just that, we will have some sort of bubble-like mechanism where you cannot go out from your specific bubble. So that's what's happening right now, and I want to give my thoughts on it, and I want to share my ideas on what I will do as a stock market investor. So first things first, this is not something that is positive. This is not good news for the market. No, I mentioned this sometime last year as we were about to end the year. Also some portions this year that we may not go back to the lockdowns of March or April 2020, where I guess the biggest problem with this is cases are rising so fast, and then we have a new strain that kahit nagpa-vaccine ka na, it does not cover the new strain. So I think the problem here is that when more strains evolve from the virus, the older vaccines won't have any effect as well, and the new strains are more contagious. I think if there are other ways to contain this na hindi mag-lockdown, that would have been a better scenario. But the fact that we are locking down, there's no more alternative on what they could possibly do to sort of protect us all from getting infected. And if you think that you don't need to go out, then don't go out na lang. Stay safe, protect yourself as well, kasi delikado if you might also be in the hospital, and syempre the bills na kailangan yung bayaran if you get confined, it's very, very expensive. You also isolate yourself from either infecting other people or being infected yourself. From an economic standpoint, I think this is not good. Every time you lock down an economy, it limits transactions. As it limits transactions, again, another man's spending is another man's earning. If people are not spending, then it will have a ripple effect in the economy. If there was a time that I would pick a lockdown to happen, it would have been this time also, because we are entering the Holy Week. There's just really 3 working days lang talaga. So since there are just 3 working days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, majority of people are not going to work, are staying at home. And because this is a very, very large Catholic country also, there's a large chunk of the population that won't really be active, especially Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leading up to Easter Sunday. So they're not really locking down for a whole week, but they're really locking down for just 3 days. So I think the difference between this lockdown as compared to March and April last year was mass transportation is still open. The lockdown now, number 1, we know what we are dealing with. Number 2, a lot of the businesses already, a lot of the good ones have already pivoted, shifted online. I really think that majority of the people that will get hit, and also the industries, are the ones that are relatively small. That's why I think they need the help also from the government. There are losers still. I really believe that the tourism sector / transportation sector would be hit. So imagine the amount of gas that would have been consumed right now that would have benefited Petron or Shell. Imagine the sales that would have been gained by Cebu Pacific and PAL. Ripple effect yan, yung mga transportation companies, shipping companies, yung mga rental car companies also, then plus yung hotel, yung mga tour guides, lahat doon. Imagine just going to Boracay, lahat na nagbebenta ng mga activities doon, yung mga kainan doon, yung mga massage doon, everything that is entailed with tourism, because also of this lockdown, matatamaan. So it's not that wala tayong impact sa economy, meron to. To a lot of people that are in the stock market like me, we can never predict how prices will go. But if there's one thing that I do know, this places a shroud of uncertainty. This is not something that's bullish for investors. And when things like this happen, a lot of people would want to be in the sidelines, not because they just want to be in the sidelines, but because the uncertainty is there and they want to protect their cash. For people who send questions how low it will go, I do not know how low low it could possibly go. But what I do know is this prevents people from buying higher. Please do note in the stock market that prices go up when you have investors wanting to buy securities at a higher price. But because this is happening at the back of people's heads na may cash na gustong bumili, isipin nila, teka, bad news to eh, ba't ako bibili ng mataas? I'll just wait for prices to go lower, and that's when I start catching those stocks. So with that mentality, there's an expectation now, baka hindi siya tataas because people who want to buy will be waiting for a bargain. Looking at the PSEI, and I said this in the video yesterday that prior to the announcement of the lockdown, we have already been in a downtrend. The 20, 50, and 100-day moving averages are also bearish. And we just have the 200-day moving average that is protecting the market. We have the 6,434 support level that's protecting the PSEI. Plus, if you look at it right now, ADX, MACD are all bearish. MACD is still below zero, denoting that the trend right now is confirmed that it's still bearish. ADX also negative over positive is also confirming that there is a bearish front still in the market. RSI just crossed oversold levels. That's why we saw a short spike up. But the reason why I'm showing this chart also to all of you right now is that I stretched it a bit. Meron kang levels of support. So the current support, as what I've mentioned, is 6434. However, should selling happen, the next support levels to watch out for are either 6,078, and then to a broader and stronger level, you have another support level at the 5689 level. So 3 support levels, 6425, that's where the 200-day moving average is. If that is broken, it further confirms the downtrend that we could possibly have. There's a more bearish undertone that bears are leading the market once again. Then you have support levels at 6,078, then another one at the 5689 level. And it further confirms what the readings that we have in MACD, ADX, and also moving average, that it's bearish as a whole. Then you have your downward trending line confirming a lot of the things that's going on. So that's where we are from a market standpoint. Now, for those who are new to this YouTube channel, my style is I just separate my portfolios. Meaning may portfolio for quick trading, may portfolio for position trading, may portfolio for investing, core stock investing, then meron portfolio for dividend investing. And I'm gonna share what I plan to do dun sa apat na yun. Don't buy, sell, hold, or avoid a stock just because I talk about it here in YouTube. My suggestion after this is out, plot your support levels. For stocks that are breaking down from those support levels and you are a quick trader, you've defined that you are a quick trader, automatic, you have to stay in cash. You have to stay in cash, or kung hawak mo siya tapos nagbe-breakdown siya, it would be very, very prudent for you. Comment, very, very prudent that you cut your losses, and kasama sa pagtitrade ang pagka-cut loss. That's why iba yung narrative, iba yung style ng investor sa trader, because yung investor, they're looking at the fundamentals and they want to be in it for the long term. Yung traders naman, different story eh. Very, very important to ride the volatility. But if the volatility is going the opposite direction, it would be prudent to cut. Second, for position trading, it's quite clear also that the trend is headed down. Especially tomorrow, if the support is broken. If the support is broken, then it would further the condition that the stock or the market is going down. So for position trading, what I would do is, I would also stay away first up until I see a reversal in that particular stock. I have been saying it over and over and over and over. It's never about the stock that you are buying, but it's about the rules on why you are going about that particular trade. So as you all know, for quick trading, for those that are breaking down, the name of the game is to stay in cash. For position trading, as long as it's in a downtrend, you stay away from it up until a reversal would come out. Now, that being said, I think this is where it gets exciting for people who are investors, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you're a business person, you are an employee that's making money, you have the ability to put in on a regular basis. So that's the technique on investing. It's about stacking and building a base. The larger your base is, the better your investments will be as well. I said it becomes very, very exciting because it allows you now to position at a lower price. So please remember, yung downward move na to, for sure, it will create short-term uncertainty in the markets. It will also hit companies for the short term, but if your trajectory if you are investing not for 2021, kung hindi mo pa naman kailangan yung pera, please remember this. You invest in the stock market not to make money. You invest in the stock market to help you hit whatever financial goal you want to hit. Meaning, if you are in your 20s, you are in your 30s, and you are investing for your 50s, you're investing for passive income for your 60s, then what you do right now, whatever day-to-day fluctuations that will happen because of the drops, because of the uncertainty right now, then it does not become as scary anymore because this allows you to position lower. So that being said, for fundamentally sound stocks that you want to buy for the long term, I really believe drops like this will allow you to position lower. For those who sent messages na sayang hindi ko siya nabili ng sobrang baba nung last year, this could be your opportunity also should there be a retracement. Again, we don't know how low it will go. We don't even know if it will drop massively. We don't know that. But what we do know is control nyo yung capital nyo. Control nyo how you deploy. Control nyo how you invest. So what you could possibly do is this. Find those companies that you believe are fundamentally sound, you believe are resilient, are innovative, that even after this pandemic, that companies will be there, that companies are built to last. So, it does not mean na pag binili mo siya, aakyat siya kagad. It also could mean that pagkabili mo baka bumaba pa. That's why it has to be a full conviction investment that alam na alam mo kung ano yung pinapasukan mo, because kung alam na alam mo yung pinapasukan mo, kahit bumaba siya, you are okay with it. And please remember this, if you are an investor, it won't always be green. There will be days, there will be times in your portfolio that binili mo, maganda yung company, bumaba, you will have to hold on to that position kung hindi naman nagbago yung fundamentals. Since you can control how you deploy your cash, the technique that you could put right there is when it drops, as long as you don't put everything in one go and meron kayong bala also to let you fight for another day, I think it still will be a very, very good plan because no one can predict how low things will go. We don't even know how long this will drag on. But what you can do, since you are still earning from your business, you're earning from your salary, you have money coming in, as long as may pangsalo kayo, as long as you have money to tranche it, then it would be a very, very good way for you to be able to accumulate things lower. But I'll say this over and over, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. There's a lot of things that we don't know what's gonna happen to the markets. And since we do not know what's gonna happen into the markets, please remember, when you start investing right now, there will be uncertainty, there will be volatility, there will be bad news still that will come out. You have to be the person that when you are investing in the markets, natanggap mo siya, that there will be downward pushes, because at the end of the day, it will always be a conviction game. Only buy the companies right now that you know that kung bumagsak man sila, they are okay fundamentally, that you are buying them cheap. Hindi mo lang siya binibili dahil nadinig mo na sinabi ng ibang tao na bilhin mo, pero binibili mo siya dahil pinag-aralan mo at alam mo siya na sobrang ganda ng company niya. It's just that there's just negative sentiment in the economy, and because of what's happening in ECQ, that's why it's going down. And that's what you picked up. But this is so interesting. A good friend Rex Mendoza did a talk yesterday, part of the Financial Fitness Forum. I spoke Friday, he spoke yesterday, and I was able to catch a glimpse of what he was saying. And it's very, very true. He said that he made the most money on times where the economy was bad. And it's really true when you buy it low, when you buy it cheap, when there's uncertainty around, but you just need to deploy patience, you just need to deploy discipline, that habang hindi pa siya nagre-recover, habang hindi pa magandang information, naghihintay ka, full conviction. And for those who are following me that are also investing in Bitcoin, you need to also have diamond hands when you are investing in the stock market. It's a full conviction game. So that's the narrative, that's the progression for long-term investing. Now, for dividend investing, ganun din. That will be my style. For companies that I know, and you've seen my videos, just check out my videos on dividends that will be resilient in 2021. For companies that I know are resilient, are innovative also throughout this pandemic, once they start to get lower, that means my dividend yield will be higher. So this is an opportunity also for me to be able to pick up dividend stocks that I really like, that are very, very cheap, that will give me dividend yields that are higher. I will focus on the ones that I know will be sustainable for the years to come, but not just that, that will give me repetitive dividends on a regular basis, but above and beyond that, because of whatever negativity that will happen in the markets over the next few days, I get to buy them cheap. So ready na. I hope that you guys have cash, because at the end of the day, cash is a position and cash is also opportunities that will allow you to be able to take advantage of certain positions right here, right now. So again, we can never know how low the market can go. We cannot forecast how it will go, but we can only be responsible on how we allocate and how we position and how we select and how we follow our own timelines. Magkakaiba tayong timeline. That's why I even quantified it into 4 eh. Quick trading, position trading, long-term investing, core investing, and dividend investing. Lahat yun, iba-iba yung style eh. Tapos iba-iba pa capital natin eh. That's why you cannot follow the crowd. You can just follow what your style is. So that's it for now. I know we're entering the Holy Week holiday. I hope that you use this time also to build the necessary skills to be able to help you thrive in this environment, because those that thrive are the ones that are not looking at the problem, but are the ones that are looking on how they can go beyond it. Hindi mo control kung paano tong lockdown na to, kailan to matatapos, pero control mo paano ka kumita ng pera. And I do hope to all 240,000 of you watching, subscribe to my YouTube channel, that you are the ones that are making money also in this particular time. This is not a time to survive. This is a time to thrive, because there's so much ways on how you can make money off the internet. And trading stocks, investing in stocks, stacking crypto are one of them as well. So I hope you guys got a lot from this. For those who want to know more about me, my name is Marvin Germo. I'm a stock market trader and investor. I've been in the markets for over a decade now. And if you want to know bits and pieces of how I think, how I invest, how I analyze, I have over 1,000 videos in the description below in YouTube that you can watch all for free. For those who want to join my technical analysis course naman, happening this May, it will be via Zoom. So if you're from London, you're from Australia, you're from Canada, you're from whatever part of Europe, you can also join us. The link is in the description below on how you can join our technical analysis course. Then, for those who love reading, my books are available. National Bookstore, Shopee, and now also Lazada. It's in the description below. You can grab a copy of it if you want to read more. For those who want to invest in US markets, cryptocurrency markets, everything in the description below will allow you to have access to those type of brokers as well. So that's it for now. I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday, and I hope that this is something that gives you tremendous value. If you're watching this and you believe in this channel, appreciate it if you could press the like button, share, and subscribe, because it really helps the YouTube algorithm push this video further. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.